Okay, today we are learning the surface area of a cylinder. So the surface area is the outside of a cylinder, not to be confused with the volume, which is the inside. So to start with, a cylinder is made up of three shapes. It is a circle at the bottom, a circle at the top, and then the bit that holds it together is actually a rectangle. So the formula is, well, you know that formula for a circle is, get a good pen, is pi times radius squared. So that'll give you the circle. But because it's a cylinder, it's two circles, we're going to say 2. So that's where the 2 comes from. So this is the surface area here. So that will count this bit and this bit. 2 times pi r squared. Pretty simple. If you know how to do a circle, you know how to do that bit. But then we have to do the rectangle. So as you can see, this one, the rectangle wraps around the whole of the circle there. Okay, making the circumference. So if you may remember the circumference of a circle, anyone remember the formula for the circumference of a circle? It's pi times diameter. Yes, good one. So pi times diameter. So the diameter is all the way across. So all the way across a circle, times that by 3.14, 15, whatever, and that would go around 3.3 times plus a little bit extra. All right, that's the diameter. So we all know the diameter is twice the radius. So that's why the formula continues on. We'll keep using the radius. You could do it using the diameter. With surface area, there's many different ways you can do it, but we'll stick to using radius. Okay. So because we need the diameter, but we're going to be using the radius, we're going to double it. Okay. So we say 2 times radius. Okay, and then it's times pi, because if you have 2 times the radius makes the diameter, and the diameter times pi makes the circumference. So that would give us the length of the rectangle. So this bit here, 2 times radius times pi, that is how wrapping around the cylinder. So that covers this bit here all the way along. So this is a rectangle. So we all know the area of a rectangle is the length times the width, or the height. Yeah, for this case, the height. So then all we have to do here is we've done the length, so we just times it by the width, which is in a cylinder, we refer to that as the height. So times the height. So that is your formula. Surface area, 2 times pi times radius squared. This one's squared because that's the inner circle. Then it's 2 times radius times pi, which pretty much covers the length, and then the times the height, which would be the width of the rectangle. So that will cover those parts. So for this example we have on the board, we just replace the radius with what we need to know, which is 3 centimeters, and the height, which is 10. So I'm going to say surface area for this guy equals 2 times pi times, instead of radius, I'm going to put 3 squared plus. Wait, no, this is plus. A lot of people go wrong by timesing that. If you times the area of this by the area of the rectangle, you're going to get a huge number. If the number is so ginormous it looks wrong, it is wrong. It needs to be a plus because you're just adding surface area of this plus surface area of these two. So continuing on, 2 times the radius, which is 3. Remember not to square. We square this one. We do not square this one. Times pi. Let's put times there so you don't think it's 23. And then times the height, which is, we know now, which is 10. Okay. There we go. So in your calculator, Okay, we hit it up. We say 2 times pi times 3 squared. Now plus 2 times 3 times pi times 10. All right. So we just want to get a footage of this. So we got 2 times pi times 3 squared plus 2 times 3 times pi times 10. All right, that should do it. Equals 245.044. So we round that to 0.4. So that equals 245.04, and because it's in centimeters, it's centimeters. But because of surface area, don't forget about the squared. So key points to remember is there's 2 circles, so that's why it's 2 times pi r squared. 1 circle, 2 circles. And then plus 2 times radius, do not square it. So this has to be a plus. This is not squared, and pi times height. So that will give you the surface area, all right? Not to be confused with volume, which is what's inside the cylinder. And if they tricky composite questions where they may stick a cylinder onto a rectangular prism or something like this. You had a cylinder stuck on a rectangular prism, just remember you wouldn't need the bottom circle, would you? Because it's stuck on. So just think about it. All right, thank you.